Right, here we go. Robin Nishida will be leading, going through the start chicane again. Just tuning in, we are live on the streets of Long-Bich. Long-Bich, let him hear you, make some noise! Send it! Robin Nishida will be leading. Matt Kaufman giving chase, coming into view. Other judges in that first turn 9. All right, let's see if they get out that touch and go. They do not. Quite a bit of distance off. Matt Kaufman getting smoked out. Robin Nishida gets nice and tight like a fastball pitch to the judge's wall. Around the last clip, and Kaufman rotating. That will mean that obviously Robin Nishida will have the advantage. Gotta let it hang it out. All right, initiated, good early initiation for Kaufman. Was it too early? No, nice job. Gets out to the touch and go. Tries to massage it out. Nishida is right there. Nishida applying the pressure, transitioning into that final clip. It's gotta be Robbie, obviously. Nothing crazy there. There it is. Robin Nishida gets the win. Robin Nishida. Here we go. Matt Field out front. Dai Yoshihara giving chase. Nice job there by Matt Field initiating. Dai Yoshihara. Oh, and Dai with a big correction. Field continuing his angle and progression through the course. Unfortunately, oh, look at that. And another pickup there from Dai Yoshihara, as Matt Field has switched his tire manufacturer to Yokohama. Here we go. Dai Yoshihara in the lead position. Matt Field giving chase. Initiating. He's Dai Yoshihara. Let's see if he makes that same mistake twice. No, he does not. Matt Field a little shallow, compromising the depth in the touch and go to maintain that proximity. Nice job by Matt Field. A neon yellow shadow. Oh, man, just absolutely finessing that S14. All right, there goes one sliding right, and there goes two. Matt Field gets the win, 777. Charles Ng, GTR, twin turbo powered G37. Here comes Vaughn Gittin Jr. Dropping the formation is Charles Ng. Coming into view of the judges. Nice job on the touch and go. Does he go? Yes, he goes wall to wall. Does not scrape the bumper, but definitely gets close to the judges' wall as well. Charles Ng falling back quite a bit, but then sucking up. Oh, and there comes to a halt. All right, so Vaughn Gittin Jr. will be giving chase. You can see Odi Bakshis warming it up back there with his Nitto tires. Here we go. Charles Ng doesn't have enough to take out Vaughn Gittin Jr. with this, what I would consider deficit. Tapping the wall, losing the back bumper, gets him out of shape there. Oh, wow. Really going for it is Charles Ng, losing some body parts. And Charles Ng comes to a halt. All right, Andy says Vaughn, Brian, there it is. Vaughn Gittin Jr. gets the win. Vaughn Gittin Jr. gets the win and advances on to the Great 8. And remember, the winner goes against Vaughn Gittin Jr. So currently already in the Great 8, Nishida is going against Field. Gittin is going against the winner of this battle. Here we go. Justin Pollock will be leading. Falcon Tires, Roush Performance. All right, Odi Bakshis trying to get behind JTP, and does a good job. Look at JTP, solid job. Odi Bakshis is right there. Look at this, this is a hard-fought battle. A textbook head-to-head battle by Justin Pollock. Also, pick up your Mark Lenardin stickers, $10. Goes to a good cause over at the Hoonigan booth. Here we go, Odi Bakshis, the Ford Top 16, Willow Ford advance on to the Great 8. Look at these guys, woo-hoo-hoo. Justin Pollock applying the pressure, but then as soon as he does, he has to back off. Justin Pollock wrapping it around and crowns the winner, but it's based on the judges. Andy says Odi. Odi Bakshis takes out JTP, Justin Pollock, and the Ford Mustang. Back on track. Chris the Force Forsberg going against Patrick Mordaunt. Oh, look at Mordaunt applying the pressure. Going against the champ 2014 and 2009. Forsberg transitioning. Oh, a shallow line by Forsberg. A very uncharacteristic line by Forsberg. Throws him off and he taps the cone. As Chris Forsberg, the NOS Energy Hampton Tires 370Z. I think he has some ground to make up here. He knows he needs to really mirror every move Pat Mordaunt makes. Pat Mordaunt not getting into that touch and go area. Forsberg applying the pressure. Pat Mordaunt goes to that outside clipping zone. Forsberg right there transitioning into that final clip. Man, Ryan, was that enough? I mean, that's pretty much outside of actually jumping out of his car and then jumping into the passenger seat of Pat Mordaunt. Yeah, I think that's as close as he could possibly get.
Well, I mean, Forsberg did everything he needed to do in this particular scenario. I mean, he is on him like white on rice right here. You can see great all the way around, every single zone, every single angle that Pat goes, Chris goes as well. So you basically have that mistake by Patrick Mordaunt on initiation, and then the bigger mistake from Chris Forsberg on that first outer zone, but an incredible chase run by Chris Forsberg on that second run. So will it be enough?
Yeah, and the judges, Andy, Brian, and Ryan, and there goes Andy says Pat Mordaunt. Brian says Pat Mordaunt, and Pat Mordaunt gets the win in the Drift Paddock. Falcon Tires 350Z taking out the 2014 champion. All right, send him through the start chicane. Here comes Ryan Turk. If you can recall, back at top 32 is a pretty aggressive wall-to-wall for Turk. He tapped the touch and go, and then he tapped the wall under the bridge. Does not tap the touch and go. Definitely gets close, but does not make contact with that rear clipping zone. Into the final peninsula hairpin turn. Good job by both these guys. Here we go. Dan Savage will be leading. Let's see how he does. Out front. Dan Savage initiates into the touch and go. Ryan Turk giving himself a little bit of room there. Was that too much? Okay, it's Savage. Savage way off of that rear clipping zone. Turk wheel to wheel makes some noise for Turk and Savage. All right, Andy says Ryan Turk. Who's going to get the win? Is it Dan Savage or Ryan Turk? Ryan Turk gets the win. It's unanimous. Frederick Osbo will be leading in that Rockstar energy drink. Hankook Tires, Scion Racing, Scion TC. Now, does it begin here? As you said, Ryan, historically, out of the last 5 except one, whoever wins Longbeach goes on to win the championship. Here we go, Frederick Osbo. Oh, wow. Really getting into Jeff Stoneback's nose as Jeff applied the pressure too much. Having to fall back. Osbo taking that 4-cylinder turbo Scion TC heavy into that final clip. The Papadakis Racing team feels confident about this car that it's a championship vehicle. Here we go. Does he have it out of the gate here in Long Beach? Stoneback, good transition under the bridge. Stoneback, you can see him in there, the white gloves just working the wheel around the final clip. Make some noise for Jeff Stoneback. Andy says Osbo. Brian says Osbo. Frederick Osbo, the Norwegian Hammer, gets the victory in the Rockstar Energy Drink Scion Racing Hankook Tires Scion TC. Go. So Tyler McCory, he will be leading in this Mobil 1 GoPro Chevrolet Camaro Falcon Tires as Chelsea Denofa and his BC Racing Turbo by Garrett GT Radial BMW begin the chase. Tyler McCory coming in, nice job working the course. Denofa's right there. Wheel to wheel, nice job so far. Transition into that final clip. Denofa, you saw Tyler hit that front clip. Denofa, a big correction there. All right, here we go. Chelsea Denofa going to the first corner. Is he going to get out to that touch and go? Almost getting out there and touching it. Nice, just about the same distance. A couple feet off of that rear clipping zone. Coming into the final clip, Tyler McCory. Oh, Denofa taking out that front clip, so another is in McCory or Denofa. One more time from Andy. Brian says Tyler McCory, and Ryan Latain says Tyler the Rock McCory. Tyler McCory advances on, taking out Chelsea Denofa. All right, here we go. Matt Field, initiate. Whoa, Nishida diving in. Kind of an interesting approach from, oh, wow. Field goes into the tire wall. Man, was it Field diving in or was it Nishida diving in? Kind of a, well, Nishida rounds out the course. Field goes into the wall. That Robbie Nishida has retired. Matt Field advances on to the Final Four. Vaughn Gittin Jr. pulling away from the start, going through the start chicane. Let's see what we see here. Full pull from Nitto Tires all over the track. Gauge drift as Vaughn Gittin Jr. wall to wall, scraping left to right as Odie Bakshis is right there. Vaughn, oh, and Vaughn, a hiccup there. It looked like he missed a gear or something. It might have fallen out. Ryan, take a look at this.
Great run right here by both competitors. Very aggressive initiation right here by Vaughn Gittin Jr. Swings out wide. Check this out. He hits the touch and go. He corrects, but he's able to save it. Comes back up. Nice job on that outer zone. Perfect job right there on that second outer zone. But look at Odie Bakshis in the chase all the way with him. And then right here, this is where Vaughn transitions. He makes a mistake right here. Looks like he straightens out a little bit and allows Odie to tuck up on the inside. So
here we go. Bakshis, man, look at that. Through all that Nitto Tire smoke, you can barely see him. Bakshis out front, giving chase. Here comes Odie. Does not get to the touch and go, tries to get out a little shallow there on that second rear clipping zone. Kind of shallow through the course as Vaughn applies the pressure. Odie Bakshis says Andy. Brian says Odie Bakshis, and Odie Bakshis gets the win. Hey, let me hear you guys stomp your feet. Can we get this place rocking real quick? Can I hear you stomp your feet? Can you guys do that? Here we go. Ryan Turk is leading. Pat Merdon giving chase, coming into view of the judges. Pat Merdon a little shallow. Ryan Turk using the whole course. Look at the angle from Turk. Tyler McCord. Gosh, Pat Merdon. I keep saying that. Pat Merdon, nice job there. As they leave the start line, here we go. Merdon and Turk. Merdon, nice flip entry there. Very aggressive. Let's see if he gets out to the touch and go. Does not, about a half a car length. Nice job there, though. Dragon bumper under the bridge. Merdon working the whole course as Turk brings it around. Oh, and Merdon rotates. Patrick Merdon rotates around the peninsula. Ryan Turk gets the win. Obviously, with that spin, that was the nail in the coffin as Pat Merdon made that big mistake. All right, here we go. Osbo initiating into that first corner. Nice job from Osbo. McCory right there. Oh, and a big correction by McCory. Osbo navigating the course. And around that final clip, a great showing by Osbo, and unfortunately, McCory making that mistake. McCory in the Mobile One GoPro Chevrolet Camaro from Danville, California. Frederick Osbo, the Norwegian Hammer. Here we go. McCory out front. Let's see how he goes into that first turn. Initiates. Nice job, lighting those Falcon tires. Frederick Osbo goes deep, very deep. Look at the line. He was really getting the back end of that car out there almost nervously, but man, making it look easy. Ryan, notice how deep, I mean, he went, you could see where all the contact patch was and how much further he went beyond it with his back tires.
Here we go, Tyler McCory on initiation, Frederick Osbo in the chase position right here. Both drivers reaching out wide. We come into the GoPro clip right here, and you can see both drivers right on it. Nice job by Frederick Osbo, staying with it. Good angle right here by Tyler McCory, and a good transition back around on the inside. Chasing him down is Frederick Osbo.
Man, I gotta say, it's gonna be Osbo just after that first run, unfortunately, with Tyler. Let's go to the judges, Osbo and McCory. Andy, Brian, and Ryan saying Frederick Osbo, and it's unanimous. Frederick Osbo gets the win. Matt Field is going to be leading. Here we go! Longbeach! Matt Field against Odie Box. Pretty shallow on that touch and go. Does he get out? Odie Boxy's a lot deeper here. Nice job by Boxy's. Bringing it on home around that final clip is Matt Field and Boxy's. Ryan, unfortunately, Field, I don't think he got out as far as the judges would like.
Well, I think I'd like to say that Odie Boxy's is definitely becoming a consummate chase driver. It seems like on every single run, he just keeps getting closer and closer. Matt Field makes some mistakes on that first touch and go. He's able to come back on that second outer zone, tries to make up some room, but Odie Boxy's is just right there. Nice job. Both drivers getting around, hitting that late apex on that last inside clip. So
the R Performance Nitto Tires Field Suspension Hyundai Genesis Coupe against Matt Field, Supercharged V8 CX Racing S14. Odie Boxy's shallow as well, so not exactly what the judges are looking for again. But how is Field's chase position? Field massaging it right around that final clip.
Very similar lead runs from both of these drivers. You can see Odie comes in, he kind of flows into initiation right here. Doesn't get all the way out to that touch and go. Just a little bit off that first outer zone, but comes back, goes deep on the second outer zone. Matt Field right here anticipates it, comes up on the inside. Both drivers trying to late apex right here. Odie does it. Matt comes up a little bit on the inside, almost making contact right there. He's able to close the door on proximity, but he has to take a shallower line to do so.
Andy says one more time. You guys might get what you were chanting. Here we go. Brian and Ryan. Are they going to go at it again? And with one more time, they're going at it again. Now, we've seen some pretty violent driving from Ryan Turk. Osbo, a little more calculated, a little more finesseful, but still aggressive and just putting the car in the right places. Let's see what kind of Osbo we see. Are we going to see the Norwegian Hammer? Are we going to see the Iceman? Here we go. Frederick Osbo initiates into that first corner. Getting out to that touch and go. Nice job. Both of them do. Ryan Turk gets to the touch and go, but with that, he scrubbed a lot of speed, creating that gap, but now he's catching up to the door. Oh, and a big correction from Turk. A big correction from Ryan Turk. All right, so Ryan, take a look at it.
This one seems pretty simple here. Frederick Osbo comes out with a banging lead run right here, nice and wide on that touch and go, going almost all the way to the wall. Good transition back. Now you can see Turk starts to fall back a little bit right here. Osbo goes deep on that second outer zone. Now watch this when we come up on the inside right here. Turk tries to dive in right here, has to straighten out a little bit, loses drift just for a second right there.
So here we go. Make some noise, Longbeach, Ryan Turk, Frederick Osbo going to that first corner. Is Turk going to pull it out? Frederick Osbo has a narrow advantage here with that big mistake. Look at that, Osbo almost dragging bumper, but Turk bringing it all the way out. Osbo right there, sweating him. Oh, a little straightening there. Was that as much? I mean, was that as much, Ryan?
Ooh, super close here. Let's take a look at this. Ryan Turk in the lead position. Frederick Osbo, remember that great lead run, but Ryan Turk comes back strong, just a little bit off that touch and go, a little bit off that first outer zone right here, goes real deep on that second outer zone right. Nice job right there. Frederick Osbo's with him all the way, gets caught in the smoke cloud right here. Watch this, a little bit tight, and then Frederick Osbo gets off of it a little bit, straightens out right there towards the end. So will those two mistakes from both drivers be an equalizer? Will we see it one more time, or does one have a weightier option here? Man, tough battle right here, tough call for the judges to make.
I'm hearing one more time chance again here. Frederick Osbo holds stump the Hoonigan. That is Ryan Turk. Waiting for the verdict one more time. There you go. Brian, one more time. You get what you receive. Look at that mind control. Again, you guys, these fans. Zeroing in on Odie Bakshis and Matt Field. Matt Field will now be leading. Odie Bakshis giving chase. Here we go. Who is going to the finals? Will it be Field or Bakshis? Field initiating into that wall, touch and go. Ryan, you called it, talking about how well the job Bakshis is chasing down all his competitors. Lacking a little bit of angle there, but not much, not as aggressively as we've seen in the past from some of these guys.
Well, close battle starting it off right out of the gate. Both drivers coming out strong, very aggressive flick into this first turn right here by Matt Field. You can see Odie right here just mirroring him as best he can. Good transition back around. Matt Field a little bit off that first outer zone, allows Odie to come up on the inside right here, gets through this smoke cloud right here, dives in as Matt Field tries to late apex right here, this last inside clip. Odie's right there, so a good run by both competitors, just very minor mistakes.
No, I mean, the huge accomplishment from Matt Field. All right, here he goes, ground formation early on here in the Nitto Tires top four. Odie rocking the Nittos as Matt Field now on Yokohama's going to the wall. Matt Field shoring up quite a bit. Here goes Odie Bakshis into that rear clipping zone. Look at Field, he is right there. And just another solid showing. Ryan, I'll just say it, I wouldn't be surprised if they win one more time.
They're not making it easy, that's for sure. There's no real distinguishable, hey, this guy absolutely won. We'll take a look at the side-by-side in a second here, but let's look at this run. You can see Odie does go a little bit wider right there. Matt up on the inside. Yeah. He does stay close on proximity right here, making some back as Odie goes wide on that second outer zone. Great job by both guys coming right into that last inside clip. You can see just coming across, late apexing it. So
Odie and Matt Field, who's advancing on to the finals. Andy, Brian, and Ryan, the verdicts are in. Matt Field says Andy Yen. Brian says Odie Bakshis. Ryan Latte says Odie Bakshis. Odie gets the win. Odie Bakshis gets the win 2-1. Okay, focus, eyes on the prize. Here we go, Frederick Osbo, Ryan Turk. Frederick Osbo initiating into that first turn. That Rockstar Energy Drink, Silent Racing Hankook Tires TC. All right, Ryan Turk trying to close the gap, but he does not. Oh, Osbo a little breaking up there, but then puts up, oh! Osbo comes to a halt. You can hear it, Ryan. I don't know if you can hear it sputter, drop down. And Frederick Osbo, let's take a look at this again, Ryan.
Now we're seeing some interesting stuff take place in these battles. It's been so close so far. This is the first real mistake that we've seen. Frederick Osbo nicely run, a little bit shallow right there as Ryan Turk trying to catch up. Osbo goes deep into that second outer zone. Now here's a transition. That's where we started hearing the noise. And then you can see right here, Osbo looks like he stalls up right there and Turk makes contact.
Are you ready to send it, Long-Bich? Thank you for your patience, but now here we go. Front and center, Ryan Turk versus Frederick Osbo. Who's it gonna be? Going against Odie Bakshis in the finals. Ryan Turk coming into view. Osbo doesn't seem to be hurting from the, Ryan Turk almost placing his whole back bumper on the wall. Frederick Osbo, he is right there. Oh, and then Turk shuts it down. Ryan Turk shuts it down around that last turn.
You gotta be kidding me.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Well, here we go, Ryan. Now remember, Frederick Osbo is on that deficit. Ryan Turk just needs to make it through this run. He does an incredible lead job right here. Frederick Osbo does not seem like he's missing third gear. Gets super close right there on that second outer zone. And then watch this right here. Coming into this last turn, Ryan Turk looks like a little bit, yeah, just right around that last corner. Some contact where he shuts it down.
Oh, man. That's a one more time. Brian says one more time. They're going at it again.
Jared, there is 2 minutes on the clock for Ryan Turk. He was at fault in that contact. He called the competition timeout. If he runs out of time, that means Frederick Osbo would move on to the finals, and Ryan Turk would have to settle for third place. The clock is ticking, less than 2 minutes.
All right, so we're seeing, obviously, throwing some diff. Oh, man, look at this. And I'm hearing a beeping on. That's done. That's a wrap. Round of applause for those guys working hard, thrashing. It just didn't get done. Turk and his team.
No shame in that, man. That was a great effort. See Ryan back there,
son of a gun.
Great vantage point. And this is the hard work these guys put in. Unfortunately, they didn't make it, but
oh man. This is round 1 of 7. We are ready to send it. Are you ready to send it, Long-Bich? Everybody on your feet. Send it. Here we go. Osbo versus Odie. These are the finals. A few of the judges. Here we go. Is Odie going to get some redemption? Look at this. Frederick Osbo under the bridge. Nice job. As Odie Bakshis drops back a little bit. No! Are you kidding me? Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Well, here we go, Jared. Take a look at the replay here as we see more contact down. This is a great battle right here out front. Frederick Osbo goes very deep into that first and second outer zone. Odie is right on his rear bumper. Comes up on the inside right here. Osbo's right there. Odie makes contact. Now, of course, the judges are going to have to get fault. Now, Frederick.
Remember, Ryan Turk already grabbed third. We'll see him on the podium. Here we go. Odie Bakshis goes through the start chicane. Here we go. Come on, make some noise, Long-Bich. Get on your feet. Make some noise. Odie Bakshis initiates into that first corner. Going for the touch and go. Good transition from Odie Bakshis. Frederick Osbo bringing it on home. Now remember, Odie Bakshis was at fault, so he's sitting on a deficit. Is this enough? Or is Frederick Osbo going to get the victory? A full pull from these gentlemen in the GoPro Finals. Ryan, let's take a look at it again.
Well, remember, Odie at fault on that contact right here, just trying to get through this run. We can see right here, Frederick Osbo trying to chase down Odie Bakshis, who goes nice and wide right there on that first touch and go and the first outer zone. Nice job by Odie in the second outer zone. Osbo staying with him right there, coming through the smoke cloud right here. This is where all the action of the event has taken place. Both drivers coming around. Osbo straightens out just for a second right there, but it looks like we got a clean full pull. So,
all right, so you can see our drivers down there at the podium. Third place here. We already know that's Ryan Turk and his Retax Lifestyle Backpacks Scion FRS on Maxxis tires. I'll announce the winner, or I'll announce second place. I'll announce second place and then you'll know who the winner is. Second place here at round 1 of the Formula Drift Championship 2015 on the streets of Long-Bich. Second place is Odie Bakshis in the ARC Performance Field Suspension Nitto Tires Hyundai Genesis Coupe. That means the winner of the first round of the 2015 Formula Drift Championship in the Rockstar Energy Drink Scion Racing Hankook Tires Scion TC is the Norwegian Hammer, Frederick Osbo. Gets the win here in Long-Bich. A second place overall in the season of 2014. He grabs the victory and a great start for the Norwegian Hammer and his team, kicking it off here in Long-Bich. Now let's go down to the Speed Hunters closing ceremonies and give away some trophies. Lorette?
Frederick Osbo, you've done it. You said you've never won here in Long-Bich. Oh my gosh, do you feel like you are setting the tone for the rest of the season?
I would hope to say that. I would like to say that. It's just very surreal right now. It all came together so fast. I mean, I blew the transmission in the car, I blew the clutch, and then the other guys kept blowing their cars and small errors here and there, and at the end of the day, here we are. And this is huge. I mean, Rockstar's hometown, Hankook's hometown, Scion's hometown, this is it. I feel like we made it now.
How did you make it all happen through all those obstacles?
I think it's, Steph's tone, he keeps calm no matter what happens, keeps him in check. These guys make sure the car is sound, and that's all it takes, apparently.
Transitioning into that first rear clipping zone. Essa Filling at JTP, Justin Pollock applying the pressure as he's right there. A teal and blue shadow on his door. Justin Pollock